And you've brought on a social media?
Yes. Yeah, well, we have a whole team of people who are doing wonderful things for us, and so you know, Leah is helping us, and David Raiklin and Justin, and there's a team of people, EJ, and you know, and just many people on our team. You know, Doug Drexler, and Neil Gaiman are, you know, and it's like every department someone has shown up who's just spectacular, and you know, and the more the merrier. You know, if someone comes with a good heart and the ability to do something, yes, it takes an army. And you know, they say it takes a village, but it's a village that knows stuff, and you can't do it alone. It's impossible. If you know, if I was a novelist sitting in a room, I could at least write novels, and I need fewer people. But with film and TV, no, it takes a ton of people. You know, and a lot, and you know, but that's great. People are eager to help. Yeah, I'm very grateful to everyone.
And what is the process you go through in terms of finding these people and getting them involved?
I use my hypno ray. It's like this big turning wheel, and they just kind of come with his glassy eyes. No, it's it's what I do is, for many years, for 19 years, I've been running a roundtable of writers and directors and actors and producers and composers and novelists. It started 19 years ago when my friends were feeling bummed out in Hollywood, and they were just isolated and sad and depressed. And I realized that I could either do something about it or just complain. And I decided I was going to do something about it. So I started a roundtable where we'd meet every Thursday, so people wouldn't have to remember which Thursday. We'd meet at a restaurant, and we would go around the table, and everyone would have about 5 minutes to talk about what they were doing, and we would then hook them up with whatever they needed. And everyone would be treated the same, whether they were Oscar winners or just starting out. They would be treated with the same amount of respect, and there'd be no judgment as the project. I mean, if someone wanted someone to read a script and give notes, fine, but no one would ever say, oh well, you're stupid to be doing a Western, or you know, or that's a silly idea. That would not be allowed, because it's not judgment of the material ever, unless someone asks for it. So it started with 6 people, and now it's several thousand. And we have offshoots in New York, Dallas, Phoenix, San Francisco, Santa Barbara, one starting in London, one starting in New Orleans. And so you can send one email out, it goes out to all 1,000+ members. And we've thrived, and we benefited from each other. So it started with me just putting out the word to the table and to my friends in the industry, and starting to build it. It started with Neil Johnson and Doug Drexler, my friends who were science fiction directors, and Doug's a special effects guy from Galactica. And then I just started looking at people who would show up. But you also look for talents. So for instance, David Raiklin is our composer, but it turned out he was a genius in helping design our campaign. And so when I saw that he was brilliant at it, it's like, okay, you want to be a co-producer, you're promoted. You know, so, and then other people would show up, and then you start to see who's just talking and not delivering versus who's actually doing it. And the only thing you do is make course corrections very quickly, because it's a 2-month campaign. You can't wait for 6 months down the road to see if someone's done the thing that they said they were going to do. And you know, but our team is, you know, there are people in their 70s helping us. There are people who are kids who are in their teens helping us, and you know, all aboard, you bet. You know, it's fun that they're all welcome on the spaceship set.